So you're vibe coding with me today. We're going to get this done. We're going to get this shipped ASAP because it's ready. And I'm committing the sin I tell people not to do, which is get it shipped. It's working. If it's working, get it shipped. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be functional. And then you can iterate later. And we get caught up in all the nice to haves instead of what is absolutely necessary. So I'm in the nice to have arena right now because I've done the things I wanted to do. This in particular, this business description, this is my prompt, but this is coming in the plugin, and I'm going to go through and put my prompts in, but you can add your custom prompts. But what I wanted to achieve, which was very important, I wanted to take all of the company information. It's not got full information, but I wanted to take all of the company information and the reviews, and then this is something I do in the sheet. I generate the company information, the description for the page in the sheet. So this is an AI function, and this is that same prompt. And I do two things. I scrape the reviews and I generate descriptions with the factual data from the company, and then the reviews. So we've got review 1, 2, and 3 here, and then the function takes all of the rows, concatenates all of the rows, and then comes up with that description. But I said, still feels a bit cumbersome. It still feels like an unnecessary step. And if we can do it in the plugin, then that's absolutely what I'm going for. And that's what I've done. So now when you go to Smart Description and you hit Generate Description, it does exactly that. But you have to have the reviews. This one doesn't have any reviews, so it's just going by the information it has on the business, which is not much. Which is why it's got the phone number in. I wouldn't have that. This is why I say it's a nice to have, because it does what I want it to do. But we want it on import. Again, if we can do it, why not do it? So we want it on import, and in the prompt library, I want to be able to select. Okay, I've done it. This is a feature I wanted and I've done it. So I don't want it to take the email. I don't want it to take the phone number. Social media links, fine. Customer reviews, rating, everything else. This is how we control what we give to the prompt to make the business description. So that was very important because we don't want it to include the phone number. We want it to take the information we want, leave the information we don't. So pricing information, anything that you have that is enriched data plus the reviews, you're going to get a much better business description. Even if you don't know anything about the business, it's got all the factual information that they've provided, plus the reviews, and then the LLM just has to take all of that information with this detailed prompt and then generate that. So that's what that does. And then I'm just going to go through and add all of my different prompts. So you've got the default prompts that I would use, and then you can just add your own custom prompts. So I was about to say that's a nice to have feature that's holding me up, but it's been done. And the other thing, another nice to have feature is to be able to generate the business descriptions at scale. This is me at scale is what I'm going for with everything. So yeah, so to generate the business descriptions at scale from that section. And then we've got these other AI enhanced features. We've got suggest categories. Is that working? It is working, but I think it's not applying. But it can suggest categories and it can generate tags, and then you can apply those. So it's correct. It's looking at the name, the information, all the information, just as the other feature was. It's looking at all of that, and then it's adding those tags. So when people search, this all goes into the smart vector search, where it looks at all different levels of the information to search. And then it will give you the businesses based on everything. So the description, the category, the reviews, the tags, it looks at everything to give you the best information. And I think that's really powerful because as time goes on, there are going to be more things that I add to this. And the aim is that your directory is better than what you can just find on Google. And I think this is really important because then it puts your directory in a better position, because it's not just the scrape data that anybody can get. You can enrich your listings, and then we can add other things like smart FAQs, all kinds of stuff we can add to the page. So it's going to be fun. But again, these are nice to haves, not need to haves. And I'm aware of that. I'm very much aware of that, but my perfectionist brain is still trying to get me to do extra things. Let me, I'm not going to save this description because we can do better. Now, the last need to have in the back end is when we import the CSV, because we still need to import the CSV, we'll get to the place where we can just put the topic in, or the area, scrape all the businesses, all from the back end. But right now we still need to scrape from Outscraper and import that CSV. So what we do have is data cleanup. So on import, we've got OpenAI or Gemini in the background. So you just put your API key, and you can set it to the cheapest if you need to. I don't mind 4.0 mini. But on import, this is not working yet. On import, I don't know if this works at the moment, but on import, it's supposed to categorize for you. So even if you've got category set, fine, but the categorization could be smarter. So the AI will scan row for row the information in the row and then categorize that further. So as you saw, we've got the tags, we've got multiple categories, and all of this adds to the search function. So the search bar is not just search for a specific business or a business name or this category. It's like fried chicken. These are all the best restaurants that do fried chicken, and we know this because we've got all these reviews that say the fried chicken was great here, or the fried chicken wasn't so good. So that's what the smart search does. So that's one thing, smart categorization on upload. Another thing on upload is I want to automatically add the business descriptions, but this needs to be optional, because if you've done it like I've done it in the sheet and you've already called the API for 2,000 things, you don't want to go and call the API again to do it in the plugin. So optional upon upload business descriptions. I know that will be a plus for many people, because if you've not done the step before in the sheet, then that's going to save you a lot of time. That's it from the back end. From the back end, I think I'm done. Everything else is a plus. Like I mentioned, you can put your OpenAI or Gemini API key in. The prompt library works, that your prompts can be saved. You've got my default prompt, so I'll add some more. Add more as time goes. But tag generation, yeah. So these will be both manual and on upload optionally. So if you want to automatically generate tags, generate categories, all of these things can be done on upload or not. So that's it from the back end. Still loads of things I want to do, but again, from a need to have perspective, that's it. Now, on the front end, I need to this one thing. So I don't want, there are noticeable bugs, and this is one of them. So when you go to customizer, the first thing, it shows you the widget screen, and then you have to go into it and go back to go to the main screen. Weird bug. But other than that, as you can see, there are loads of different customization features here, but all of them are not mapped to the CSS. This is something I didn't know would be as tedious as it is, but you want to do this one by one. So I made the mistake of trying to say to it, so I made a huge prompt, and then it gave me this long plan. So I said, everything in customizer, I need it to all work. So you need to make sure that it connects to this and that. And that's a recipe for disaster. So I have to go through one by one and say everything in header needs to work. So everything we do in header, let's see. That does work. That did work. Header elements, show search. So in the header we've got, so it still showed it and I unticked it. Show submit button, submit business button. That's not what it is. It's add business. So small things like that. But I want this to be fully customizable from every aspect, and I want it to work with Elementor. Now I'm happy to put off the Elementor connection to just get it up. I do need to change this as well. I don't want what people are saying. I just want to show the news there, because who's saying anything about businesses? Unless, optional, I make that a widget. Because maybe over time, people will start saying things like, I listed my business on this directory and it was the best thing that ever happened to my business. Who knows? I don't know what your plans are, but that, and customization. So as you can see, I had to highlight that to show this up. I want it to automatically, if you've got a light background, it should automatically show the contrast in color. So there's no reason for it to be showing white text on a white section. There's all of this, there's a whole design that we can't see here. And then being able to edit the footer. Let's see. So those little pencils that are supposed to show up in each section of the footer, they don't. So small things from the front end, but again, functional. It's working. The categories are here. You click on them, your business shows up. Same issue here with the white background and things like that. But it works. About section. Do I want the map there? No, that's fine. Let me see. This is how my brain works. I just start nitpicking, and I don't need to do that. So does this work? Yes. These ones don't have images. Default image. Setting a default image. That's very important. That is something that I need to add. But yeah, this is it. This is a smart directory. Maybe I should name it that rather than Directory Pro. I think something's already called Directory Pro in any case, but everything's working. Everything needs to be widgetized. That is okay. That's probably going to be, I'll make a roadmap. Some early adopters have given me suggestions, which I think are awesome. Another thing that it's going to have is, because we've got the ratings, we can do best everything in X. So best fishing tackle shops in Milton Keynes, and then it will list the 10 best ones based on the reviews, and then everything is AI enriched. You get the point. The last thing I'm going to do is license. If you've ever built a WordPress plugin or theme, I've had to do it with bulk publishing. It's not going to completely stop the pirates, but it's an attempt to having licensing. So that has to be added before I even send out the early adopter copies, because it has to be added. And so you do that with easy digital download, or I think WooCommerce has its own licensing. You can build your own. I'm not doing that. I'm going to use one of the pre-built solutions, and I'm going to have my good friend Cursor help me get that set up. And then we're good to go. Let me know your thoughts. Does it still look like WordPress? Because my aim was to, I don't want it to look like WordPress. I don't want it to look like WordPress at all. I think we need to add the hero section here as well. Color scheme, does color scheme work? Oh, cool. What? It went back. That was weird. So there's a CSS clash, clearly, but that looks like it will be nice, these color schemes. I think I might just add a bunch of different color schemes. Any thoughts? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I'm closing the early adopters today. I think I did have like a space or two left. I had 20 spots. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to close that up today because I'm ready to launch. So if you missed out, you missed out. But this is going to, if you're making directories and you're not using this, you're going to, I'm telling you, you're going to be missing out on something. You're going to be missing out on something because I've got so many ideas and I'm going to implement them. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can